Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also, share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all of my social media platforms. Please get down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I'll talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. And with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about Haason Reddick. This situation with Haason Reddick just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. It gets uglier and uglier and uglier by the day, it seems like, okay? Haason Reddick, as we know, was dropped by CAA, his management team, and he also, according to reports, turned down a deal, okay, from the New York Jets, and we're going to get into this. Comment down below. Oh my goodness, this situation with Haason Reddick just gives me a headache. Comment down below, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let's get into it. Listen. CAA recently dropped Haason Reddick. They came out and made it very known. They let it be known that they have parted ways with him, which is odd, right? Because generally, unless there's quite a bit of friction, management teams don't drop their players, especially not players the ilk of Haason Reddick. But then reports started to come out about other things surfacing with Haason Reddick. And the thing that's coming out now here, reported by Ian Rappaport and various other, credible NFL sources, is that Haason Reddick turned down a one-year deal from the New York Jets earlier this season that would have been very lucrative for him and would have gotten him in the building and on the field for the New York Jets. The deal was pretty much done between CAA and the Jets management, okay? It was pretty much wrapped up, said, and done. Now picture this. The deal would have allowed Haason Reddick an opportunity to make up for the fines and everything that he's accrued so far. As we all know, he hasn't been here since the New York Jets traded for him. No voluntary stuff, even though we had other players out there. Aaron Rodgers was out there. Everybody's out there doing the voluntary stuff. Okay, cool. Mandatory mini camps came. No sign of Haason Reddick. Training camp came. No sign of Haason Reddick. Preseason came. No sign of Haason Reddick. It's week 6. The man has not been here. He's racked up millions of dollars in fines. The contract would have allowed him to make up for that stuff. And not only that, the contract that the Jets were trying to give him earlier in the season, according to these reports, the one-year deal would have given him more money than he's making currently, which is $14.25 million. Reddick turned that down, even though it was almost done and wrapped up between his representation and the New York Jets. He declined it. Reddick is still the only player that is holding out in the NFL. Now, keep in mind, he can report by week 13 for this to account for an accrued season for him. So if he reports at some point, right, this can count for a season as long as it's before week 13. And if he does that, I suspect he'll have a hamstring injury, like other players that want to get off of football teams. Now, keep in mind, right, the split between him and CAA came, at a time where he's been given advice from his family. There have been people that have come to Haason Reddick and told him, according to these reports, hey, listen, take the deal, right? Take the one-year deal, go out there, handle your business, do what you do, Haason, and then just test free agency. Even if you don't like it, it's lucrative for you. Take the deal, go. And he's still saying no. Still saying no, even though you have family and he has various other people in the industry, in the business coming to him, telling him, take the deal, Haason, take the deal. Even if you don't like the Jets, okay, cool, right? Take the deal, go out there, handle your business, show the rest of the league again who you are, and then guess what? Boom, you go out there, test free agency, and get paid. He's still no, no, no. He's hard line stance in this way of thinking. And it got to the point where even the agents from CAA were calling him, his agent, saying, hey, what's going on? Checking in with him. And then he stopped picking up their calls. And then when there's no communication between him and the agent, like they were like, I mean, we can't do anything here. We can't do anything with you. You're not listening to anybody else. You're not listening to, other people that are in the industry that have been in the NFL or got contract guys. You're not listening to us. It's said and done. And they dropped them and moved on. And here we are with this report coming out. This is rough, man. This is rough. And this lends credence to a lot of people that was screaming, just sign Bryce Huff. Just give Bryce Huff the money, keep him here, and you won't have no problems trying to go find a guy. We allowed Bryce Huff to walk out the door to the Eagles, and the Eagles couldn't wait to get rid of Haason Reddick as soon as possible because they knew what was coming. They were tired of dealing with him, and they knew what came with him. And ever since he's come here, it's just been an issue. Just been an issue here. And here we are sitting now, and I'm looking around like, listen, I know that Joe Douglas said that he was not going to trade Haason Reddick. I know that he said that. He needs to do a complete turnaround on that perspective, on that stance, and do whatever he can to get rid of this guy at this point. He's got to do that. This guy's not going to play. You might as well do whatever you can to get the value from him right now. Do whatever you got to do to get the value from him right now and move on from him. Because one, right? And another thing, what's going to make it really tough to get rid of him is one, there's teams that already know this guy wants an astronomical amount of money. He wants an astronomical amount of money. So there's already teams that's going to be like, whoa, we're not even trying to deal with that. Because the Eagles didn't want to deal with it. The Jets don't want to deal with it. Bro, what is he even asking for at this point, right? We don't want to deal with that either. So that's going to be tough because not only are teams going to have to give up value and trade for him, right? That's going to be tough. But also trying to get value out of him is going to be tough because teams know he don't want to play for the Jets. Dog, he don't want to play for you. I got all day. That's what a lot of team stance is going to be. I got all day. I ain't got to rush to make this trade because Haason is not going to be in a Jets uniform. No, it's week 6. He's still holding out. We know what's up. Y'all done offered him everything out the wazoo. You got your owner, Woody Johnson, coming out saying, please, come on in. We'll give you a convoy. We'll make sure you're taken care of. Just get into the building as soon as possible. We want you here. And he still ain't showed up. So we got all day. And we're going to negotiate and we're going to lowball you and you're going to take something. Or good luck with him. He's just going to be sitting there like a lump on a log and ain't going to do nothing for you. It's a rough spot, man. It's a rough spot, and the Jets got to do what they can to just move on from him. He's even got a former business partner coming out talking about how he stiffed him out of $1.6 million and then sent people to intimidate him, sent some goons to intimidate him. The situation is just getting uglier and uglier surrounding Haason Reddick, and I think the Jets just need to do whatever they can to move on from this situation. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about Haason Reddick at this point? What are your thoughts about the reports about a contract that would have given him an opportunity to make up for the fines and pay him quite a bit of money? What is your stance on the Jets trading Haason Reddick? At this point, I am very pro moving on from Haason Reddick because this is done in my mind. Comment down below. I got to hear what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.